It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. A fine, full, dignified beard.
Y'all know who Howard Stern is. Host of probably the greatest syndicated radio show of all time. Currently on Sirius, programs 2 of his own channels, has sprung countless careers, has crushed countless local DJs with his wrath, and for a long time, he has been like the bully friend of Insane Clown Posse, where, yeah, he'll have them on, and he'll let them spew their bullshit, but he does it so he can pick on them. Now, he does this a lot, and anybody with any kind of self-esteem, or self-worth, or self-respect wouldn't visit his show strictly for the sideshow factor, strictly so he could fuck and talk shit about them later, okay? I mean, damn. That's my job, fam. Whoop, whoop. So, I'm just going to do that randomly during the show because I think it's so funny. I was in here cracking my fucking self up, to be honest. So, Howard the other morning decided he was going to play, finally, the clips of his correspondent visiting the Juggalo March in Washington, D.C. Now, during this, Howard Stern says a couple of choice words about the march itself. One being that it was a failure. And I want to make sure you guys hear that, because this is supposed to be somebody who was on the 17%er side, who thought it was a good idea, who thought it might do something, and blew smoke up their ass in their faces, and now, when they moved away, have decided to poke fun at both them and the Juggalo culture as a whole. But this is going to be fairly straightforward. We're going to listen to the audio. There is no video of this. We're going to listen to the audio. I'm going to say my piece at certain parts. I may talk over parts that aren't relevant in order to attempt to keep the copyright bugs from getting to me, because I've been getting hit for copyrights every fucking night, which doesn't bother me. And it's mostly for the music I play at the beginning. So if you're not here for the live show, that shit comes out almost immediately. I have to take the pre-show out now. And then I still get marked as not being advertiser friendly, because apparently I'm fucking ugly as shit. So, but yo, for real, check out the pre-show. Pre-show tracks are always fucking dope. You're right, check. They're always dope. Whoop, whoop. Dr. Phil approved in this motherfucker. That's how we do business. So this is from the other morning on the Howard Stern radio program on Sirius XM satellite radio. I do not own the following audio. I am utilizing the following audio in accordance with fair use doctrine, critique, and otherwise. So kiss my ass. Don't fucking take me off YouTube, because I'll destroy you. Not really. I'm not good at that. So, alright.
My old friend Wolfie. I should play your Juggalo.
You know, a couple of months ago, Wolfie was at the Juggalo March.
What did they just say? What did they just say? Did they just say, whoop, whoop? That's what they said, Mr. Reeves. Whoop, whoop. Guess how it is.
Insane Clown Posse Juggalos have been classified as gangs by the FBI.
Okay, once again, a court has determined that we were not declared a gang by the FBI. We were listed as a hybrid gang on a subdivision's fucking report, and that's all. So, once again, the king of all media not knowing what the fuck he's talking about. But these days, if you listen to people like Artie Lange and people who used to work there, the new regime has this dude acting like a retard.
Okay, screw you dudes. You're a gang.
Which is what happened. And look, he's laughing about it.
No good, but
I laugh about it. That's because I was always against it. I didn't front like I was for it one day, and then bullshit.
March on Washington.
Okay, so they're talking to his correspondent named Wolfie. He's one of the whack pack, I guess. Apparently, he is the Juggalo correspondent. He goes to the gatherings, and being that he works for Howard, any questions he would ask are directly counterintuitive to what you would want to talk about at a civil rights march, and you'll see what I'm talking about once we get to that part.
They came on our show to promote the march.
Yeah. How many people showed up? I believe it was just over 1,000.
All right, so there we go. He's saying just over 1,000,
the story goes in
which is what I
2011,
believe
Juggalos
to
were
be
labeled
true
as an official
too.
gang by the FBI. Hurt some juggalos with employment opportunities. And
Okay,
in
right,
custody
sure.
Cases.
Maybe if you tattoo shit
So
smudges
instead
on your
you found
face like your
posse in
name's
your
Krim.
fans.
Wait, we marched? Did I miss a march? I can't believe I missed a march.
Didn't disappoint.
Yeah, you missed a march, fam.
Big mall, right?
Pretty disorganized.
Pretty
You'd
disorganized.
expect that.
Agreed.
March started late.
Apparently, some of you dumb
Some of the
motherfuckers
people
marched in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
They marched in the wrong direction.
March started late. Some of the people marched in the wrong direction when it got started. So that
Who
even
marches in the
brings
wrong
problem.
direction?
What, did they go to the
You
Trump
marching
thing?
towards the FBI?
Even though it wasn't successful, we admire the boys for going out there and trying.
tried.
It wasn't successful.
They tried with the
There you
people.
go. There's your
Started with
answer.
a keynote
I can
speech
say
by
it's on blue in the
Violent
face.
J.
Nobody
You know
cares.
Violent J
Maybe
loves
if the
to talk.
king of all media says it, you people will fucking
And
listen.
he-
You
and
failed.
He speech with an analogy about sewn up assholes and.
So of
buttholes.
all the things that were
And,
said,
it really
this is what they
riled up the
picked up
crowd.
on. Sewn up assholes.
Taking away somebody's opinion.
It's like sewing their asshole shut.
Sewing their butthole shut. The point is fuck discrimination, right?
Is that the point? Is that really the point, Violent J? Yeah, I said fuck what Howard says, and I'm still on some fuck what Howard
I
said
have a
shit.
butthole,
But
motherfucker.
y'all were on like some, oh, Howard
Well, that
Howard
would
knows
go
what's
down
up.
in
He's part of the
history,
struggle. And y'all are just
A little
dumb.
more if I'm wrong,
So
Wilson,
no
but
mention of the
lots people
Juggalo
started
speeches.
Yelling protest chants with bullhorns.
Here comes Rachel
And
Paul.
To my recollection,
who
this
just
is the
needs to
first
stop
time
her
whoop
squawking.
whoop has been used in a political demonstration, right?
If you truly believe in the Dark Carnival as a
Absolutely correct.
faith-based
There you go.
thing, like that it's like legitimate, you should be checked out by a psychiatric professional. Did someone say psychiatric professional? Quit interrupting, Dr. Phil.
The Juggalos of the world will unite!
What?
This is Butthole Ben.
Shouts to Butthole Ben
And this guy is
for
so
not
hairy,
using
he
his
shaved
regular
the
ass
ICP
name like you
logo
probably
onto his
should at a
back
fucking
hair.
protest.
Wow.
But
Yeah, his Butthole Ben.
hey,
Give him
whatever.
a flavor.
This is terrible.
Banged two of our buddies. They both
So like,
nutted
it's
in
the
her.
worst stories.
And
It's
then
the same
she blew
stories that
another
Tech
one.
Nine got in
And then
trouble
another while
for,
she was blowing this
telling
other
on
guy,
another station.
This was in a car, and this other guy came and started eating her out from behind. Dude, then
Y'all
she
turned
got
into the
out
biggest
and he
joke
wheelbarrow
ever.
fucked her up
This is a
hill.
bad week for Juggalos between
Then,
this
like,
Howard
we were
Stern
shooting
shit and
fireworks
Krim.
out of her butt, and
Krim
she just,
acting the
like,
fuck up.
She wanted.
I mean,
she wanted
shit.
More
I
and
mean,
more, and we were like, go
damn.
away, we're done with you. And she went,
What, fam? What? Howard Stern wants me on his show? I didn't say that. Just, why do you two keep interrupting? I don't.
Gang.
I thought I
Hey,
turned the
that sounds
Skype off.
exhausting.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
He just
exactly.
kept coming
What
back
is
from
a
your
Howard
reporting
Stern?
about Butthole
He's a
Ben.
70-something-year-old fucking
According to
relic of the
Butthole Ben,
radio days.
He also once saw a girl
Who
put
maybe
a
at one
giant
point
turkey
had the
leg in her
respect of
vagina
people, other people
at
and
one of the
peers in his
ICP
business,
gatherings.
but
Here he is.
in recent days has insulated himself with a bunch of yes men. Is that the answer you were looking for?
"A turkey
That's what a
leg
Howard
from the
Stern is.
gathering?"
Girl stick a turkey leg in her vagina.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, turkey leg in the
They saw
vagina.
his
That's a
big- we
good
call
story
them
to tell at the
bitch
protest
beaters,
about our
jumbo bitch
rights. We're not a
beaters.
gang. We
Big
just
ass
fuck ourselves with
legs,
turkey
and
legs.
she was-
Turkey leg.
That's how Wilma Flintstone masturbated.
You can't do that. Like, you're not supposed to do that with a turkey
Exactly.
leg. Like,
That's,
somebody got a turkey leg? I mean, if somebody's got a spare turkey leg, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. You need to lay off the cholesterol. I'm a doctor. I don't know what else to say about that. I know what to say. Check out next week on the Dr. Phil show. We're going to have Butthole Ben. Apparently, his wife says that she's going to divorce him if he doesn't quit asking to see people's buttholes. Next week on the Dr. Phil show.
And it
Quit
wasn't that
promoing
difficult.
your shit, dude. Like, quit coming over here
that's awesome.
with your fake ass
Drug
face paint.
bridge.
Nobody.
But
Oh,
anyway,
look, they're
so
talking about Drug
Butthole
Bridge.
Ben,
Apparently, a
that was
place
him,
that didn't exist.
And the
according to
march
certain
is,
people
the march was completely
the,
ineffective
gathering
because
committee
the
in the
FBI
Juggalo
did
show.
not take away the gang status.
I don't know what they're talking about over there on that show. This is completely normal behavior. Me and Dr. Drew Pinsky, you might know him. He's another actual not a doctor here in LA who's on the television. Me and him describe this condition as juggalitis. And its symptoms include stupidity, unemployability, and failure to recognize logic. Shut the hell up, man. I know what logic is. He's that rap guy. Him and Joyner Lucas, yeah, they're the best.
Why did everything happen on a bridge, Wolfie?
Well, they call it the drug bridge.
We're
because
still
of the
talking about
drugs.
drug bridge,
Anything
man.
can happen
Dr.
there.
Phil,
So the guy who
Dr.
cut
Phil,
off his nipple
do
did it on
you
the drug
do you
bridge.
really have you ever heard of this place? Do
anyone
you
buy
think
the
there's a
nipple?
drug bridge?
Yes, he said so.
God damn, I hope so. My first gathering's gonna be lit.
How do you
So
not die
crazy.
if you cut off your nipple?
Well, it
Dr. Phil
doesn't
trying to
bleed
get
that
freaky.
much, you know?
Straight up.
The pain would kill you.
Straight
Oh
up,
my
Dr.
God,
Phil.
yeah.
I didn't realize you was
I
into
think
the
he
freaky
used a
deaky
pair
clown
of
shit. I really
pliers.
didn't.
He left it out.
I mean,
Twice.
I don't know what else to say about
There's
that.
a juggalo
I mean,
named
that's just
McWicked.
absolutely
He's a
ridiculous.
pizza delivery guy in his 20s.
And remember, this was a
What did you
protest
detect when you gave
about
it
your
away?
rights.
Something I never smelled
I
before.
thought we talked
Smell
about this
like
before the march.
barf,
Go out there
130-degree weather.
and not make yourself look
Vagina
like
smelled like
idiots with
vomit.
the press.
Little
Any
bit.
press.
Do you think
Especially
that
this
means that
press.
Medically, perhaps something was wrong.
Like, what the shit,
No.
man?
I took my face from around it and just stuck my dick in.
I was there for that. That was exactly when I was on stage 3 years in a row at the gathering. Shut up, Crim. I haven't listened to a lot of it
yeah.
recently, but what I do
I
catch
didn't go down.
isn't very good.
but
It's
you
old
did.
and tired
I
the
think I
fuck
banged
out
it,
as
You
shit.
don't, but
And I mean,
it doesn't occur to you that
just
maybe
bad.
something's wrong.
It's just not
with
good.
that.
It does, but I
Like,
believe I wore a rubber.
Does anybody even care? Because they talk about somebody drinking. I don't even care. I don't even give a shit about it, because all they end up talking about for the next fucking 20 minutes or 10 more minutes is the idea that somehow, some way, somebody drank toilet water, like the blue shit out of the porta potty at the gathering. That's disgusting. Like, that's the idea. This is what the march became. There wasn't unique. I'm sure that's why we haven't seen too much press coverage in the way of the march and the shit, involving the march. We didn't even cover the march over on this show. We just cover the bad juggalos. In order to be on this show, you have to have your wife call a 1-800 number, complain about you being a juggalo rapper, and then you gotta sign a release.